So there is actually another motorcycle in this update, and this is the MV Agusta F4RR. So obviously this is a different style of motorbike, a more sportier one, so hopefully it does have some customizations or visual upgrades. So let's go and see what you can actually do in terms of customization. So let's go and modify this vehicle now, and the first thing I want to go and check out is the colours, and obviously there's only going to be one official colour like the other bike, although I might paint it a different colour, maybe red or something actually. Although, no, I don't think I'm actually going to go and paint it red because it looks kind of weird with the red and black livery, so I think I'm just going to go and keep it silver. It's kind of boring, but it makes sense and it looks okay, I suppose. Anyway, onto the visual parts now. And the front lights, and that doesn't actually change the front lights, that just tints the windshield. Okay, so I'm probably going to go for that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go for that because that looks okay, I suppose. Anyway, onto the front fenders. That just changes that to carbon, which I don't think I'm going to go for. No, I'm not going to go for that, I don't think. Seats. Okay, so obviously that changes the seat to whatever that is, like some sort of weird different part. And also carbon as well, but I'm going to go for the non-carbon version because I'm not going to go for carbon on this bike, I don't think. Swing arm, will this change anything? Yes, it does. That actually changes quite a lot. Yeah, I'm going to go for that, actually. It is carbon, but I'm going to go for it, I think, because it looks different, I suppose. Side mirrors. Can you take the side mirrors off? Hopefully. So, I don't know what that changes. Oh, it just adds carbon bits to it, and then it takes them off as well. Obviously, I'm going to go and take the side mirrors off, because it just looks kind of strange with mirrors. Exhaust. Okay. So, will this... Ah, that doesn't actually look that bad, actually. Yeah, I don't hate the look of that. I wish you could remove the plates, though. I really wish you could remove the plates. Obviously, I don't think they're ever going to allow you to do that, but it would be nice if you could just like remove the plates, because it just looks kind of weird with the plates. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Anyway, rear lights. Okay, so that just tints the rear lights, so I might as well go for it. And I think that's it done for this bike, really. So obviously onto vanity items now. And like before, I'm probably not going to select much when it comes to vanity items because I just think it looks kind of weird on bikes like this. So stuff like smoke just looks really strange on bikes. And also stuff like the underglow as well. I will choose the nitro though. I think I'm going to go for Red Fury Nitro. That looks okay. And I'm not sure about underglow. As I said, it just looks kind of strange. Some of it works on some bikes, but other times it just looks strange, so I'm not going to put any underglow on. Yeah, I'm not going to do the horn as well. So, an interesting bike, interesting modifications. Let's go and ride it and talk about it. And actually talk about the other bike as well. So, something I didn't know about these new motorcycles from the recent update is that both of them were already in the Crew 2. I never played that game, so I had no idea, but I guess that explains why there really isn't any fanfare around to them, aside from that one long jump feat with the other bike. But anyway, this bike itself isn't terrible. It's definitely not as good as the other one. The handling is kind of rough, and for some reason the brakes feel basically useless. They do work obviously, but yeah, they're terrible brakes basically. Maybe messing around with the pro settings would help, but still, it's just kind of annoying how bad the brakes are for this bike. On a plus side, it does have customization, which is nice because sometimes bikes like this don't. And it doesn't actually look that bad itself. Obviously, the only annoying part about that is that it's got the red and black graphics, which you cannot remove. And it does kind of make liveries for this bike look kind of strange, to be honest. And yeah, I really wish you could actually remove that, but unfortunately that's not the case. But overall, I am actually glad that this bike was added to the game along with the other bike. Obviously, they were in the Crew 2, so they were probably going to come at some point. It's probably just some sort of licensing deal or something. Or actually, maybe something to do with Ferrari. I don't know if Ferrari owns this brand or something. It is an Italian brand, so maybe. Probably not. I'm probably going to be banned from owning a Ferrari for that. But yeah, I don't know if it's just licensing or whatever. But I am glad that these bikes made their way to the game. But what do you think? Do you like these bikes? Do you hate these bikes? Please let me know down in the comments. Please be sure to like and subscribe and do all that sort of stuff as well. And yeah, hopefully I will see you next time.